At the end of the journey in business, you have two options. You either close your business and lose all your employees and all your customers and all your suppliers. Or two, you sell your business, whether selling that business to a third party or to your family member. These are the only two choices you have at the end of the journey in your business. Now, as we're having this conversation with business owners, the challenge is, what is the buck price versus the heart price? And what does that number need to be at the end of the day? And this is why a lot of business owners get a shock when they go to sell their business, because they have not been thinking about this before it's too late. So let's review from the numbers. How do we look at what do we need the business to be to afford the lifestyle that we need in the future? So let's have a look at the real numbers with regards to the business. So the first thing that we look at is how much money do you need per year to live the lifestyle that you wish when you retire from your business? That's the number that we put at the very, very top. Secondary, we start to look at is what is the number that we need, that we're going to receive from other areas like pensions, social security, not 401k. So we put that number in. Then we start to look at what is the time that we want, our life expectancy, right? We've got to start to put those numbers in, right? In this case, we're going to put another 25 years after retirement. Then we start to look at what is the withdrawal rate. So you hear a lot of this on the radio and television around you may be able to retire, you just don't know it yet. What they're talking about is having a safe withdrawal rate, the ability to only remove 4% of your nest egg from your investments to live on. Now, if that number is a large number, great. If it's a low number, that's not going to last a long time. So we want to make sure that we've got this safe withdrawal rate, 4%, because that means your money will never run out if it's invested properly. So the size of the business that we need at this point to give us a $150,000 revenue or $150,000 in outcome per year needs to be $3.125 million. That's what we've got to sell the business for at the moment. Then we start to look at, okay, so what are the other things outside of the business? What other wealth do we have? Maybe we've done some investments, maybe we've got some assets that are out there that we've got that are disposable and can be liquidated. What does that look like? Plus, is there any non-mortgage personal debt to be paid off, right? So we've thrown a few numbers in here. So our total gap now is $2.645 million. Now we start to look at, so what is the ownership of the business? What's the percentage ownership of the business? Is there any long-term debt? So in this case, we've said we own it outright, but there is $55,000 worth of debt on the business. Now the business needs to be sold for $2.7 million. That hasn't finished yet. Now we've got to look at how do we sell the business. So when we're selling the business, there's a couple of areas that we also need to take into consideration. So one, what are the fees that are going to be charged, whether it be brokerage fees, tax fees, insurance fees, legal fees, etc., etc. These all add up. So what we've put in here is professional fees of 15%, which is not unheard of. Some of them can get very, very large. And some estimated taxes that Uncle Sam is going to pay. Now remember, when you're selling your business, you've got to be thinking if you're selling your business so that it can be sold for the most amount of money. There are different tax strategies for that than they are when you're keeping your business. So again, when you're looking at your estimated taxes, remember selling your business is a capital gains tax. So how do you work that through? So in this instance, we're going to say a 15 and a 20. Again, total retirement we're going to require is 4.153, far different from the 2.6. So if you want to sell your business with the equation that's in front of us here, to have a desired outcome of $150,000 that lasts your lifetime, you're going to have to sell your business for $4.1 million. Is your business ready to be sold for that yet? What do you need to do to get your business to that point? Or do you have to reset your expectations? Business is math. Selling your business is even more math. Understand these numbers before it's too late. How do you grow your business to get it to the point that it's a sellable asset that will literally give you the lifestyle you need for the rest of your life? If you don't know how to do that, give us a call.